that he'd be close to her age. She had seen that he had dark hair, a sexy little cleft in his chin, but seeing the whole package in person was a totally different thing. There was no way that flat image had done justice to those mesmerizing blue eyes. Damn it. She'd always been a sucker for blue eyes. He led the way from the middle of the floor to a small seating area. His wide back and biceps stretched the knit of his blue shirt. Her gaze drifted down the taper toward his waist and on farther to his butt. Those worn jeans looked made for him. He turned around and nodded toward a comfortable chair on the other side of the coffee table in front of the sofa. She sat down and crossed one leg over the other. She should have dressed more professionally, but all of her business clothes were at least 2 sizes too big these days, leaving her with casual outfits. But I could have at least worn a skirt instead of boots and jeans, she fussed at herself silently. I'm probably making a horrible impression.
It's going to be a hot day. The weatherman is calling for high 90s, he said.
That's summer in Texas. Always make a little small talk to put the person being interviewed at ease before the real questions start. She'd used that tactic before, so she wasn't surprised.
So you drove down from Oklahoma?
He checked the laptop on the coffee table between them.
Waurika, right?
Yes, sir, Mr. Maguire.
Cade,
he chuckled.
No one even calls my father Mr. Maguire.
Then Cade it is, she said with a smile, trying not to be distracted by his gorgeous blue eyes.
Okay, Retta. I told you when we spoke previously about our summer program, what the job entails, and a little about the ranch. So now I'd like to know more about you.
Sure, fire away. His eyes went back to the laptop.
You've got a degree in business and worked for a bank until 3 years ago, and then there's nothing listed.
My father took sick, so I went home to help out. This wasn't her first rodeo at being interviewed or the one asking the questions either. Don't talk too much. Answer his questions completely and honestly, but don't give away your whole life story. He's only interested in the job he's hiring you for, not anything personal. That's the motivational speech she gave when the company sent her out to talk to college graduates looking for jobs in the banking business.
Did he recover?
Cade asked. No, he lost the battle with cancer 3 months ago. Again, his eyes locked with hers, and there was that flutter again.
I'm so sorry for your loss.
Thank you. It took a while for me to get things settled. The ranch auction was held last week, and the new owners are eager to get into the house. She focused on that little tuft of dark chest hair showing at the top of his pearl snap shirt.
And why do you want this job? He asked.
I'd love to have the opportunity to help children, and I'm impressed with what you do here on the ranch for them. I'm not new to the idea of teaching leadership, since I've worked with people in that capacity in my previous jobs. The timing is perfect, since I only need something until midsummer.
You've worked with adults. Ever had a bit of experience actually working with kids? Liking them and working with them are 2 different things. These are 10 to 12-year-old girls from the inner city who are tough as nails. What makes you think you can control them?
He kept his eyes on the computer. I like kids, and a little love goes a long way with tough kids. I was a Sunday school teacher for girls in that same age range in the church my dad and I attended. Not all of those girls came from perfect homes or had sweet little temperaments. I helped with the Bible school programs all 3 summers while I was there. I served as counselor, supervisor, and sponsor for 2 trips to summer church camp. And twice my girls and I went to southeastern Oklahoma for short missionary trips, she answered. So I'd say I've worked with kids a few times.
So, what did you do on those trips?
He looked up, and their eyes caught in the middle of the distance separating them. On the first one, we painted an elderly couple's house for them. Second time, we worked on a small farm, picking vegetables and fruit and selling them in a roadside fruit stand. It taught my girls to work and to help others, she answered, amazed that her voice sounded completely normal with those blue eyes boring into hers.
Tell me about this ranch you sold,
he asked.